That was the UEFA Cup final 2003. With 75,000 Celtic fans came to the game. Not all, obviously, with tickets because we're holding 50,000. But there was this Porto. We played Porto, and it was José Mourinho. It was in the early days of José, at the time, and obviously really fine team. The same team that beat us in extra time that night went on to win the Champions League the following year. Yeah. Porto won the. So, José is all the things that you would know. If the world ended tomorrow, I would consider José Mourinho a phenomenal manager, fantastic manager. Defensively, that's what he wanted to do, trying to shut up shop. He had. I think that his couple of years at Porto obviously defined him. He was terrific. But then he goes to Chelsea and does brilliantly there at Chelsea, and he's competing at that time with Manchester United. So great, honestly, great.
He's known for sort of the mental side, the mind games. Did you see them in when he was at Porto?
Oh, you could have foretold what was going to happen. Yeah. Absolutely. The players, they're great players. They had Deco, they had all these particular players playing for them. Every single time they got touched, they were down. The referee was terrible. He was just not capable of dealing with the game. He was too young. He should not have been managing the game. Every time Porto scored a goal, they beat us 3-2. They went off to Porto to celebrate, and they came back about 25 minutes later. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it sounds like it's really. But you could see it. But it's part of the game.
The game management.
It's the game. Yeah. We're into extra time. In the match, we could, we played every bit as well as they did in the match. It could have gone either way. The game, we have a man sent off in extra time, so it's going to look as if it's going to go to penalties. They score 11 against 10. The conditions that night was red hot, absolutely red hot, even at that time of the evening, and they've won. So goalkeeper Victor Baía comes to grab a ball with about 6 minutes left of extra time. He comes and he grabs it and he goes down. And then he goes down, and I said, I know what's going to happen. He's going to stay down here all night. He's going to stay down. And he stayed down for over 4 minutes. They brought on half the Porto doctors. There was about 12 of them. And I thought he was going to be airlifted by helicopter into the nearest hospital. And then realising that he didn't know which part of the body that he should be holding on to. He didn't. It was his face, it was his ankle. It's shocking, absolute. To quote my great words, shocking. And it was. And lay down, and the referee blew up